my gosh, I'm live. But if I mute XSplit, which is actually what I would like to do. Okay, now I don't have to hear myself all the time. Okay, I think I've got this all good. Actually, I should probably use the laptop. The laptop is a good place to check. Okay, um, I don't know how many people are watching. Hello, everybody who's watching. I'm not really gonna start until 10 minutes, so 8:15. I'm gonna mute Skypes and stuff and Steam, I think. Hopefully none of that will come up mid-recording. Other than that, uh, we're doing a Nuzlocke. We're doing a Nuzlocke, so yay. Um, as I said, I'm not starting right now. We're gonna start at, in, 10 minutes. Actually, it's nearing 9 minutes now. Um, oh sweet, I only need 5 letters. So yeah, we're doing a Nuzlocke run. So basically, if you guys don't know what a Nuzlocke run is, and yeah, it's kind of sad. I don't really have a lot of comments, but yeah. Thank you, one person watching. Post in the comments because you're gonna be on screen for like a long time. I will be responding to comments. Um, One person. I can't even see who this one person is. It's a bit sad, but um, what else? Other than that, I will go through the Nuzlocke rules uh right now, and specifically the Nuzlocke rules I'm going by. Okay, so firstly in the options, I've turned battle style to set. Basically, if you don't know, if you've never played Pokemon, a Nuzlocke run is basically super duper hard mode. It's not really set in game, but it's just player condoned challenges. Um, I will be going over the rules. It's kind of optional to set the battle style to set, but it's usually custom because you're not really you're not really supposed to have battle style on set. But if you guys have never played Pokemon, battle style after every turn, if you have shift on, the game will ask you what do you want to switch your Pokemon to after each Pokemon faints. Um, Set, you don't get that turn. And it's not as if the game just asks you. It's like the game actually gives you time to do that before your next move, which is why it's a little bit slack. Um, if you're playing competitive, it's always set, so you don't really have to worry. I turn off the sound, so um, that's good. I think it's all good, yeah. Um, Now the rules of the Nuzlocke is any Pokemon that faints is dead and must be released, which is where the challenge of this comes, because it's gonna be tricky, and especially in Pokemon Blue. The player may only catch the first Pokemon encountered in each area and none else. If the first Pokemon encountered faints or flees, there's no second chances. However, uh, if there is, if you do find a Pokemon that you've already caught for the, if you've already caught and it's the first Pokemon in the route again, you're allowed to pass that and get the next Pokemon you see. Um, that's kind of a rule. Other thing is that if you black out, that is game over, even if you've got other Pokemon in your PC. And yeah, apparently you're not supposed to have traded Pokemon, as in-game trades. Although most of them kind of suck anyway. Um, Other than that, optional rules. The starter Pokemon is going to be based off of my ID, so it depends on the last number. If the first number is either 1, 2, or 3, I'm choosing Bulbasaur. If it's 4, 5, or 6, I'm choosing Charmander, and if it's 7, 8, or 9, I'm choosing Squirtle. If it's 0, I'm probably going to choose Bulbasaur, because I'm going to have the most ease with Bulbasaur. Um, Actually, I'm going to choose Squirtle, because Squirtle's pretty cool. Um, uh, there are quite a lot of optional rules. One of them is you're not allowed to flee Pokemon battles. One of them is some of them are like you can't use Master Balls. You're banned from using potions, or you're banned from using um Pokemon centers, which is pretty mean. I don't like it. Um, anyway, I'm probably gonna do this for like 2 or 3 hours. We'll see where this goes, and if it's a mess, then yeah, it's a mess. Other than that, it should be all good. I'm gonna start in about 5 minutes. So sit back, get some popcorn or something like that, and enjoy the ride, I guess. You may also be wondering, you're doing a Nuzlocke run at the same time you're doing the regular game. This is a little bit of a test to see whether I can record stuff. It may be a bit slower than normal because Australian internet kind of sucks, and playing a low res game is pretty much the only thing I can play. Other than that, it is November 11. No, it's November 1 right now. Could be Halloween for you guys. Happy Halloween if it's Halloween. I don't think it's Halloween really anymore. Happy 2 a.m. guys. Um, Other than that, yeah. Uh, um, so yeah, I will be talking about a bunch of stuff along the way. Um, I will be talking about a bunch of stuff as we're doing this. So if if anything bad happens or anything, I will talk in the chat. But yeah, um, remember just talk in the YouTube chat if you guys need to say anything in the YouTube chat. I am filming them, so they do come up. So make sure you don't say stuff. Enforcing some rules, laying down the law, hardcore style. Other than that, I will talk about Pokemon X and Y because unfortunately for the next few parts of the Let's Play, I won't exactly be talking about it a lot. Mainly because I recorded a lot of those on like the 5th of September and or the 5th of October. Actually, a bit before, so I didn't really get a chance. I didn't actually play the game. I have played it now. I've played in quite, quite lots of depth. I mean, it's been 3 weeks since this came out. It's pretty good. I'd recommend you guys get it. You know, I'm not being paid, by the way. So anyway, yeah, I will be kicking off this in 3 minutes. 3 minutes, guys. Um, there's actually a bit of delay from uploading it and actually coming up. Um, so yeah. I guess 2 minutes, because YouTube's gonna be kicking in at some point. So yeah. Yup. So make sure you guys bring some friends or stuff. Alright. Um, so yeah. Um, so yeah, other than that, let's see. I'm gonna start in 1 minute. So yeah, just kick back, relax, chillax. I can't seem to get the audio from the game up, and I would like to do that. If there is something in XSplit that would let me do that, but unfortunately I don't exactly know how to get the audio from DX3 on. So yeah. I mean, it's kind of coming through my headset. I guess I could always have the speakers on, but never mind. Anyway, without further ado, let's start the game. Hello there, I'm Professor Oak. People call me the Pokemon Professor. This world is inhabited by Nidorino. I'm sorry, I don't exactly know. I study Pokemon as a profession. No one pays me, really. I'm going to be called... Boop. Your name is Boop. This is my grandson. And he shall be called... Poop. It's Boop and Poop. Boop and Poop. Okay, that's right. I remember his name is Poop. Boop! Your very own Pokemon legend is about to unfold. Let's go! Woo! I'm tiny. Okay, so we're starting the game. I'm not really gonna mess around and like show you guys about all this stuff because that's the point of the Let's Play. I'm gonna withdraw this potion. So anyway, yeah. So Nuzlocke rules apply. After the tutorial segments, by the way. So I'm allowed to die. By the way, I'm not gonna spoil the Pokemon I get until a little bit later. So we don't know what Pokemon I've got. Oh no! How do we know what Pokemon I've got? It's unsafe to be in the tall grass. You need Pokemon for your own protection. Maybe. Although Did You Know Gaming apparently said that they were planning to have lack of wild Pokemon. Poop. Poop. Let me think. I told you to come. Here, Boop. There are 3 Pokemon here. Aha! They are inside the Pokeballs. When I was young, I was a serious Pokemon trainer. In my old age, I only have 3 left because I gave them out to all these little kids. Poop. Be patient, Poop. Poop, you can have one too. Okay, so as the rules say, if the last digit of my trainer ID is 1, 2, or 3, I'm choosing Bulbasaur. If it's 4, 5, or 6, I'm choosing Charmander. If it's 7, 8, 9, or 0, I'm choosing Squirtle. The 0 is a free choice. And where do I see the trainer number? I don't know where the trainer number is. There is no trainer option. Oh. Well, that is disappointing. Let's bring up random.org and have it just kind of hanging over the comments, just so... We're gonna have this make up our thing. There you go. Random.org. Oh, dang it. Random.org. Generate. It's a Charmander. I'm dead. I am basically dead. That's Squirtle. I'm an idiot. No, I don't want Squirtle. I want Charmander. Oh, gosh. Going into a Nuzlocke run with a Charmander. Oh, that's great. Yes, I will give him. I will call him... Cha. Cha. So we got Boop, Poop, and... Yeah, Boop. Poop. Boop received a Squirtle. Poop received a Poop. It's like Soviet Russia. So anyway, Nuzlocke rules do say that Poop says, wait, Boop. Oh my gosh. I should have called them like the same thing, because I would be like, ah. So yeah. By the way, yeah, Nuzlocke rules, I am allowed to lose this fight, because it is a little bit odd. And just a cha. I'm gonna use Growl, because I'm faster. I know my Squirtle. I know my Squirtle. Tail Whip. It failed. I'm gonna use Growl again. Cause I'm gonna take the growls I can get. Scratch. There you go. I got this. I'm a master at this first battle. I know how to first battle. And Charmander, you are very weak. I appreciate the critical hit, but it's not gonna work. Oh gosh, he's tail whipping. No, I got this. I got this. He's got too low health for it to matter. It's gonna reduce full health, yeah. There we go. I got this. I'm going first, even. So yeah. Now, Nuzlocke rules do apply as soon as I step into Route 1, which means that actually, Nuzlocke rules do not apply until I get my first Pokeballs, which unfortunately will not be until I get to Viridian City. So that means that I can come back and pick up I can pick up a thing later. Basically, yeah, if my Charmander dies, by the way, it's game over. But I am allowed to skip the one Pokemon per route rule until. By the way, yeah, it just heals you magically. I'm allowed to skip the one Pokemon per route rule until I get the Pokeballs. So yeah, so we got Route 1, we got Rattata. So yeah. Thank you, 3 people who are watching. I think one of them's me. Thank you, 2 people who are watching. I appreciate it. Do you want to leave a comment and be like, hey, I'm in the video for like the next 10 minutes or something? Because, yeah, no one's really commenting. This is just like, this is the comments area, guys. I don't know. I'm not funny at all. This guy gives me a potion. I know that. So anyway, I'm going to talk about Pokemon X quite a bit. I'm not going to spoil it, but I will be talking about it. Some mild spoilers. I'm not going to really discuss, like, what happens, but I will be talking about, like, how I feel it affects the game. So first of all, with the new Pokemon game, I'm a little bit... I wasn't terribly disappointed about how few new Pokemon there are. I know people are saying there's only, it goes from, 650 to 718, so that's 69 Pokemon. But when you think about it, that's all. There's event Pokemon on top of that, where there's reports of 3 more event Pokemon coming up. And to be honest, some of those ideas are very good. I like Duo Blade and whatever his pre-evolution is. That guy's kind of cool. I also like Holucha. Holucha is extremely cool. Like, seriously, it's like a bird, Spanish, Mexican, I don't know, Spanish, I think, Spanish wrestler. And that is awesome. So yeah. Holucha, by the way, is like, infinitely better than any of the 5th gens. I'm sorry, I didn't like the 5th gen that much. And I think the 6th gen is good because the 6th gen is good because it actually introduces gameplay differences. The problem with Black and White is that they didn't really introduce much to vary up the gameplay. They basically just added more Pokemon. In fact, they completely outdid all the regular Pokemon, so they just added in like more Caterpies and stuff. Speaking of which, yeah, that's gonna be one of my Pokemon, isn't it? Yeah. Actually, if I don't get a Caterpie or a Nidoran, I will be very stuffed. I'm actually going to grind so much just for that. Anyway, I don't think I have... Can I get Pokeballs? I can get Pokeballs, can't I? By the way, I'm not saving the game because it's Nuzlocke rules. If I die, if I game over, if I mess something up, that's permanent. I can't redo that. Can I buy stuff? Oh, I can't buy stuff. Okay. So we're still not catching anything. So that means Nuzlocke catching schemes don't apply still. I do need to get the Pokeballs first. I could go over to Red if I was suicidal. Or Blue, I don't know. Green, sorry. I know he's green in Origins, he's blue in here, he's red in this game specifically. Char! So, yeah, red is apparently the official game. Blue is just like the offspring, the ugly red-headed stepchild. Which is weird, you'd think yellow would be that. But yeah. Scratch! Yeah, 23. Okay. Let's go. Let's keep going. I would like to keep fighting if you don't mind. By the way, I love how it's impossible to find any Pokemon here. You can try all you like, you can't get anything. So anyway, yeah, so now we're gonna head up. So let's see. Well, it seems like your Pokemon likes you a little bit. Boop. Boop. Actually, I should look at my trainer ID. See, the thing is that you can't see your trainer ID until you've got Pokemon. On the desk, there is my invention, the Pokédex. Woo! I also love how, look at this, they disappear from the desk. They also look like books. Whoop! I like how also the left one disappears like a frame before. That's kind of neat. To fulfill my dream of being a Pokemaster, leave it all to me. I'd hate to say it, but I don't need you. I'll borrow a town map from my sis. Yeah, I really should have taken that in the LP. I don't need a town map. It uses up inventory space. I need a town map in X and Y because I need to do that. X and Y. Let's talk about it a bit more. What else? Fairy type. I appreciate them adding a new type. I would like to see how it affects competitive though. There's not really. Smogon hasn't really written anything about X and Y. Uh, just like how it's currently changing the metagame. Um, I do appreciate that fighting type has been quite boosted because unfortunately there wasn't really any good fighting type Pokemon beforehand. So it's good that there's one, a few more fighting type moves, and two, Horlucha, which is gonna raise the standard a bit. I also appreciate them nerfing dragon types a bit because the thing is that everyone would have a dragon type. So having a fairy to combat it is actually pretty good. The problem, yeah, the thing with dragon type is that it had so few weaknesses that it was perfect for every team. Wow, Cha, you're pretty weak. Oh my gosh, Cha, what are you doing? He's not gonna die. I got a potion in case. We will be using Pokemon Center, so we're just going standard Nuzlocke rules. I don't see many people doing Nuzlocks of blue though. Kinda interesting. So yeah, what else? I am a little bit sad that getting poisoned doesn't hurt you outside of battle. Still, kind of annoying. I can fight red and go down and get Pokeballs, but I can pretty much go up to the Pokemart, buy some Pokeballs, and then I'll have stuff basically. Yeah, I would like to buy a Pokeball if you don't mind. I'd like to buy 10 because I don't really need anything else. Okay, now we're going to be going back to Route 1 and we're going to catch the first Pokemon we see. And there's no ifs on Route 1. You can't if Route 1. And if I kill it, then that's going to be really bad. I don't know whether I would... Oh, I got Rattata. Okay. Level 3. Char! Someone is calling me on Skype. That is a big no-no. Scratch. Because I can't really use any other moves, can't I? Whoa! 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 Hold your horses there, Cha! Pokeball! It doesn't even ask you if you want to. Yeah! Rattata! Rattata! That's the thing with blue, though, is that there's only like 2 choices for the first route. If I get a Sparrow, by the way, that would be awesome. In Route 22. I'm not gonna fight Red, though. I gotta give him a nickname, don't I? I shall call him... Rat... Rat-tat-tat-tat-tat. Ratatatata. Ratatatata. There you go. Ratatatata and cha. I'm original. Okay, so there we go. Um. So yeah. Um. Anyway, one Pokemon per route. It's a little bit of an awkward rule because, especially, it's not that evident in this game, but in later games, when you go into like a cave, you're probably going to see a Pokemon before you get to the other floors. And like for Pokemon like Bagon, you can't really do anything about it except this guy's gone. Yeah. I will try my luck in Route 22 because also the worst thing I can get is a Rattata, which is actually pretty bad. But I caught a Rattata actually. That's pretty good because now I can just walk around and yeah. So I already caught a Rattata, so I can actually run away from this guy. However, the rule is if I've caught it already, run away. No battling. Actually, I should be able to battle it. Yeah. I don't know. Oh my gosh. Rattata is 50% chance in this area though, so although yeah. There's more chance because I'm playing blue. There's more chance of a Nidoran female. Oh look, a Nidoran female. That's what I'm catching. It's level 3. Ooh, this is gonna get tricky. This is gonna get tricky because I would like to lower its health one more. Oh, thank you for using Growl. Thank you so much. Just don't get a crit. Okay, good. I don't think Growl has lowered my attack enough to do another attack, so I'm gonna go with a Pokeball. Yeah! Nidoran female. Sweet. Yeah. I really don't want any of my guys to die. Nidoran female will be a good member on my team, especially against Brock, because unless if I get a Caterpie, I'm very helpless. I shall call it Zogfed Zogfedum. Nah, not Zogfedum. Zogfedo Zogfedu. Zogfedu. We got Zogfedu. Okay. And yes, I did just decide on that guy's name entirely because he has stuff. Okay. Now the best thing about a Nuzlocke run is that you can't die. Which basically means, because I think, have I died in the Let's Play? I don't think I have died. I actually don't think I have died in the Let's Play. Zogvoodoo. Yeah. I got cut trees. Now we're in Route 2, which means I can get another Pokemon. Um, high chance that I'm probably gonna get a Pidgey, because I'm gonna skip Rattata, and I'm probably gonna get Pidgey. I'd prefer to get a Caterpie in. I'd prefer to get a Caterpie in Viridian Forest. There's a higher chance of me getting a Caterpie, but I can also get a Metapod, and a Metapod will stuff me up because I'm not gonna have. Actually, why am I not using Scratch on this guy? I need to train my other guys, so. I was about to say, do I have a good nature on him? And then I just realized it's first gen. Oh, nature's blah blah. I'm gonna switch out for gosh. Nah, I'm gonna want Zogfadu. Zogfadu's actually gonna help me. Rattata, I think, is probably gonna be a scapegoat. I know it's like you're playing a Nuzlocke run and you're not. You're playing a Nuzlocke run. Oh, dang it! It's a Caterpie! Oh, I really didn't want a Caterpie. By the way, do I know any moves? Yeah, I don't have Tackle. That's good. I missed! No, he missed. I missed too! Yeah! Now I'm faster. What? Oh, for a second I was just like, how is he doing so much damage? Crit. Okay, so we gotta catch a Caterpie here. And that's kinda bad though, because that means I have to eliminate 50% of Viridian Forest. Because Caterpie is the most common Pokemon in there. Or because I'm playing blue. It is. Pokeball, go! Boop! Hey! I'm actually doing pretty good on the catching business, but... Where's a worm? And they're all level 3. One thing I like about Pokemon X is that when you catch a Pokemon, you get experience. I know that's kind of odd, because when you catch a Pokemon, you didn't really defeat it. You shouldn't really get experience. When you think about it, there are people who catch almost every wild Pokemon they come across, and especially in Pokemon X and Y, there's like 400 Pokemon in just the regional Pokédex. You can find so many Pokemon in this game. It's ridiculous. Like it's not even through rare techniques. It's just that there are so many areas and like different patches of grass will give you different Pokemon in like almost every route. And there's like 2 different Pokemon you can get from rock smashing in each route. There are so many Pokemon. It's ridiculous, and that's one thing I love about X is that and Y, is that there's just it's not like Black and White where you just catch Pokemon or it's just, you find just new Pokemon. Here, it's just like you're constantly being introduced to new Pokemon. You're changing your strategies every time, almost. I did get one. I'm doing the talking to the same person twice technique. Oh gosh, I would like Nidoran female to get a move at some point. Okay, so if I find a Caterpie, it's a no-go. However, there is a 50% chance that there's a 35% chance I will get a Metapod, which is actually going to get very annoying. I didn't even move. Ooh, that is actually kind of interesting that I got a Kakuna. Not the 50%, not the 35% one, but the 5% one. I would have preferred a Pikachu. The Pikachu would have come in handy a bit later. Um, Pikachu would. Ah, for gosh sake. I see how this is gonna end up. He's level 4. That's the worst bit. Zogfudu. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. His hardens are actually pretty pointless because by the time he uses like 3 of them, I'm only doing 1 damage. So, constantly using more is pointless. Then again, it's just like, is he ever gonna use anything else? I love the episode in the anime where it's just like Metapods using Harden against each other. Nothing happened! This is the perfect moment for a critical hit to come up. Go, Pokeball! Yeah. Oh gosh, it didn't. What? This is a Kakuna. How hard is a Kakuna to catch? Hey! So yeah, you are allowed to miss though. I don't have to get it first go all the time. Yeah, it's kind of interesting that I get Kakuna of all things. I'm gonna call Goff. Oh no. He shall be called Fridayitis. After the great day that is today. Do you have Fridayitis? If so, please leave a comment. Seriously, it's empty. It's been empty for like 20 minutes now. Please, I'm so lonely. Yeah, I know that was there. I got 5 dudes, and I have not really leveled any of them up. Oh, you're not a trainer? Oh yeah. This guy is. I know that guy. Da da. Oh wait, I just realized this Pokemon level 6. Yeah, I know. They've given you 1 trainer and they expect that you're Pokemon level 6 by now. It's a Weedle. Zogfudu is going to get his butt kicked. Which is why I'm sending him out. Oh my goodness. By the way, you know what's going to be the most annoying bit? getting poisoned. That will be the most annoying part about this. If you're playing Black or White or X or Y, you're so lucky because when you get poisoned, it doesn't hurt you outside of battle. If you're playing Diamond and Pearl, you're actually kind of lucky as well because the poison won't kill you. It'll drop you down to 1 health, but it will never kill your Pokemon um, outside of battle. In the first 3 generations, poison will kill you outside of battle. And in a Nuzlocke run, that's going to be the best part. Stop using String Shot. You know you can kill me quicker. Hey, he can't poison me though because I'm poison type. Which is also why it says it's not very effective. Whereas Tackle is normal type. Oh my goodness. So yeah, other parts I like about Pokemon X and Y. I'm not a big fan of the post game. There's actually really not that much. Caterpie's only going to use Tackle though, so I'm going to be stuffed. Yeah. Sogfudu! Switch! Yeah, I'm not going to send out a weaker Caterpie. Cha! Cha! Scratch it! Oh my gosh, why am I having so much trouble on Caterpie, of all things? Caterpie, you fool! I shall defeat you using my magic. I don't exactly know. Oh my gosh. I'm getting tired at 8:40. I'm half an hour in and I'm like getting tired. Zogfadu, you are the best! Caterpie can't cut it. Well, of course he can't cut it. You can't learn cut. I'm gonna heal up. I can't burp that much. Please, guys, please come in. I'm lonely. So anyway, I don't know about Friday afternoons, but I do like recording in Friday afternoons. Um, it's good because one, the week is done, the school week at least. I don't know what to do with Kakuna, to be honest. I'm gonna stuff Kakuna, I'm gonna stuff Eradicate, but I need Caterpie to level up at some point, and it's like, ah. There's no good training spots as well for a Caterpie. You know what would be the best part? If I got a Pikachu, that would have been the greatest thing in the world. It wouldn't be that great for the gym, but hey, if I got the Kakuna on the first go, it would have been the same odds to get a Pikachu. It's a Pidgey! Go, Caterpie! Caterpie, use your attack! Gus is normal type, by the way. Still pretty strong. Yeah, Caterpie, you're pretty good. Zogfudu, away! I'm actually gonna grind a bit. Gust! Who knows? Oh, come on. I don't know why I picked Growl, of all things. Maybe it does 3 damage? I don't know. Oh! I felt like you could do that every time. Yeah, I'm gonna switch out now. I do not want Zogfudu to die. Come on! I mean, I know Char can kill it, but I don't want to get Char so high leveled. Oh my gosh, what's with the crits? I know it's a 6.25%. Actually, it's based on speed, isn't it? Yeah. Yeah, 10 experience. Woo! Back to healing. Stand in one corner of grass. One corner of grass is my weakness. Doo-doo-doo. I don't know what I am doing. I don't know where I don't. So yeah, if you guys like streaming on Friday afternoons, I will be perfectly happy in doing it. I'll be perfectly happy in doing it like often. I don't I don't have a good internet connection to go to 720p unfortunately, but 480 I'm doing okay. Telstra got a little bit faster, and I think YouTube even has Australian servers for the uploading, so it works fine. Generally, it may be cutting. It's either cutting or my stream is just really dodge. Oh, no, it is cutting. XSplit, stop dropping. XSplit, you're dropping all the frames. XSplit, stop dropping all the frames, you fool. Hey, I think it's still dropping all of them, basically. That's gonna get annoying, isn't it? Yup. XSplit, how many frames did you drop? 5,180 something. I think it's just my internet connection just kicking me in the face. And this is why it's hard to stream in Australia, because we don't get good internet connection. I'm like on... Like, seriously, if you guys don't, like, believe me, look up the Abbott's internet, thingo. It was, planned by the Labour... Sorry, it was a campaign by the Labour government to basically troll yeah, this guy's more Pokemon and they're higher leveled as well. That's the best part. It was a campaign by the Labour Party to basically go, liberals are gonna do stuff. They're gonna put in like a crappy internet connection, or more so, they're not gonna upgrade it. And then they like went to all these other countries. You jerk. I'm glad I grabbed the antidote, but... You jerk. I'm gonna have to use it. I cannot afford getting stuffed. This is what I hate about Blue, by the way. It's terribly designed. It's so hard in the beginning. I mean, you've got so many poison types. You got stuff going everywhere. And you know what's the worst part? I am so underleveled for this battle. Oh, for gosh sake! It's not like I can really help this as well. Oh my gosh. Caterpie, can you hold your ground? Okay. We learned Ember. Oh, he's so dead. I am so dead. Okay, use Ember, just kill it quick. How's it super effective? Is fire super effective against bug? I never knew that. I knew it was super effective against grass. I didn't know it was also super effective against bug. Weedle's gonna be weaker, so I got this. I've got 2 potions, but gosh, am I gonna need to buy some more thingos. Okay, well, it's level 10. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Use that potion. I don't want him to die. Don't you die on me. Okay, I got 20 steps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. I got this. 8. Yeah! Oh my gosh! This is why you need antidotes. Oh my gosh, what is this? There's also one more trainer in there, by the way. But it's just like, I can't train anyone else. The next trainer they send has like level 9. The next guy has a level 9 Weedle. And that's ridiculous. I mean, for one Pokemon it's good, but the problem is that I'm on a Nuzlocke run. Could have at least... I'm going to buy 3 antidotes and few potions. I can't get potions. Well, that's great. I just used one up. Also, should I fight red? Or blue? Or I don't know what it's called. He has a level 9 and a level 8. I'm going to be quite far through. I think I'm going to grind on... I'm going to grind on the Pokemon in here, and hopefully I can get Caterpie up. I would like to get Caterpie up leveled. Preferably to level 12, but I know that's going to take a while. So yeah. My discussions of Pokemon X and Y have been very brief. And this is how it's like in a Let's Play. I talk about the game way too much. Go, Caterpie! You are the best! Caterpie! Use your attack! Attack-ta-tack-ta. Caterpie, you're gonna die, basically. Yep. Go... Zogfadu! Zogfadu, you're a level higher. You can do this. It's weird, Zogfadu's ears and its back sprite look really big. Because they're sticking in like weird angles. Zogfadu, you can do this! You can do it, Zogfadu! I believe in you! I believe in you! How are the cards? I don't even know. How are the cards? Oh my goodness. I never realized how slow the beginning of the game is if you're doing a Nuzlocke run. Or you don't choose Bulbasaur. It's easy with Bulbasaur. With Squirtle it's a little bit of a pain, but... with Bulbasaur it's good. So yeah, if any of you guys need to ask anything, just type it in the side. Because you can. Please, I'm lonely. Oh snap, he's gonna die, isn't he? Zogfadu! Zogfadu, I choose you! Holy crap. Zogfadu, can you attack him? Say yes. That's a maybe. I don't understand what's with the speed though. Sometimes it's fast and sometimes it's not. It's not based on chance. I know that. Zogfadu, I believe in you. Bum 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 bum. Okay, I'm gonna heal. Oh gosh. So yeah, Nuzlocke run. Oh, internet. So yeah. Um, yeah, Australia has crappy internet. Like, it is low in the world. Upload speed is terrible. Like it's not even that I don't have very good internet. It is, well, relative to my country, I'm actually very high in the internet list. Relative to the world, we're pretty low, and I think that's one of the most annoying parts about Australia. I mean, can you guys boost stuff? I know you get a national broadband network across the next few years, and maybe that'll change it, but it's gonna be a fair bit behind all the other countries. And I know, it's like none of them say, people are like, I can watch videos on YouTube, that's fine by me. But there are some people in the world, like me, or some people in our country, like me, that would like to upload video in real time. There are some people who like to do multiple things at once. There are actually, like, filmmakers that hate our internet. Because, it takes a good, 2 hours to upload 1 gigabyte. If you're uploading, a really high quality, high definition, sorry, I wouldn't say high quality, but a large file size to the internet, it takes forever. It absolutely takes forever. It's ridiculous. By the way, Black and White 2 has a challenge mode. That's an optional rule in the Nuzlocke challenge. What the challenge mode in Black 2 and White 2, it basically is a difficulty slider. There's no difficulty slider in X though. It's kind of weird. Okay, so we'll tackle this Nidoran. Oh, now I'm stuck. I can't do anything now. To Zogvadu. Okay, grinding. It's the fun part. This is, in fact, one of the worst bits about, yeah, this first gen is actually really bad. I recommend playing the first generation of Ruby and Sapphire. In fact, Gold and Silver did it pretty well. They threw like Sentret and Hoot Hoot, Pokemon that probably wouldn't have that good of attacks and stuff. In fact, they're pretty weak Pokemon. And then you got Pokemon like Nidoran and Weedle, which know Poison Sting, and they're able to poison you all the time, and that gets so annoying. Yeah, Caterpie is still pretty weak. Zogfadu, I choose you to lead the team. Growl him back. I'm gonna tackle. I think Nidoran evolves at level 16. I think. So yeah. Um, tackle at you fool. Yeah, it's level 16. Um, so yeah, as a Nuzlocke run, it's gonna get really awkward for me. Holy snap! Can you stop using Growl? It's gonna take forever. Um, so I believe I learned Poison. I learned Scratch at level 8. I'm just looking this up on Bulbapedia. Holy snap! This is riveting stuff. Riveting, right here. I learned Double Kick at level 43. Yep. In yellow, it's 12. In this game, it's 43. You do learn every other move like a fair bit earlier, but they're pretty crappy moves. You learn Fury Swipes at level 36. Yeah, Fury Swipes. Great move, eh? No. Flannel. Da na na na. Okay, it's level 2. I can take him out. Look at this. I got this. I got this, man. I missed. He missed. Ah! I got this. Caterpie has got this. Caterpie has it in the bag. He shoots. He scores. Nothing any extra. Yay! That was a crit. So yeah. Evolving doesn't seem to change any of the timing. Or actually it makes some things later, but I should know both Scratch and Poison Sting. I'm actually going to switch out for Thingo. But I want Caterpie to evolve first, because Caterpie's going to know Confusion. That's going to carry me through. Level 12, though, it's going to get kind of annoying. Zogfadu! Ah! Zogfadu, use your attack! I don't know. Attack it, you fool! You are like 3 levels higher. What's the matter? Too much growl, really? Come on, you got this. You got this. You got this. I believe in you. I believe in you. I believe. I believe. You got this. Yay! This is when you heal up. Although he's level 7. He's going to scratch next level, which is good. So yeah. You can tell I've chosen favorites, basically. So yeah, I can't catch another Pokemon, by the way, before Brock, if you're wondering. Who is the first gym leader. Which means, yep, um, Cocoon is going to be pointless. He is extremely pointless. That really sucked that I found him instead of like a Weedle or a Pikachu. Uh, it's better than a Metapod because Caterpie's gonna become Metapod next level. So pretty much yeah, Metapod is so weak. It actually makes you weaker. It's hilarious. Yeah, you win. Oh, sorry. By next level, I mean level 7, not 6. Ah. But as soon as I'm Butterfree, then it's all good. But like the worst part is that besides the one guy in front of Brock and the last bug trainer, well, I mean you can fight Blue twice, the 3 people in Viridian Forest, and one guy in the same gym as Brock. Why am I walking away? You can fight 6 trainers before you can fight Brock, and that expects you to get a strong Pokemon up to level 13 or something. 8 levels in 6 battles. And by the way, it's Onyx. It's really strong. It's like, yeah. I got a Rattata, didn't I? Maybe I should use it. I don't know. I think it's a little bit too low leveled, but it's not gonna help. Oh gosh, it's not gonna help me against Brock. A Rattata isn't gonna help me against Brock. No Spearow, unfortunately, but I'm an idiot. I keep using like Growl when I really want to use Tackle because it's the first slot. Can I just swap the moves? Thank you. Thank you. I'm just gonna do that. One thing I like about in Pokemon X is that when you hold down L when you press a move, it comes up with a description. That's a nice little secret. You guys try it out. Caterpie is level 6. Zogfadu. What else? The new Android version came out. I know it's kind of weird talking about Android on a Pokemon Blue, but I'm into the technology, and I'm actually a big advocate for the Android. I appreciate everything that Android does, basically. Come on. So the new Android KitKat came out, and they also announced the new Nexus phones. I'd have to say, for the price, pretty good, top notch. So yeah, what apparently it's going for the translucent look. I don't know why that gave me 8 experience for both of them. I know that's 16. It has optimization for performance with low RAM. There's a Sparrow. I'm surprised I hadn't seen a Sparrow by now. Caterpie will die if I ever send him out for long enough. I think Zogvadu could take 1 attack. And I'm kind of cautious. I don't trust myself. I'm sending out Charmander. Charmander evolves at level 16, by the way. Ember, it's a special attack. Your defenses are pointless. So yeah. I'm just gonna walk away. In fact, you know what I should do? I'm actually gonna fight Red. I know Caterpie's not strong enough, but I'm gonna get quite a fair bit of experience just from sending them out. So yeah, what else does this have? It has printing framework. I don't know what that is. It has NFC communication emulation. It has web views based off of Chromium. That's kind of neat. It has notifications and other stuff. It has public API for managing text messaging clients, and it also has a new framework for UI transitions. So that basically means that stuff you can make fancies. First step. First step. Should I fight it? It's level 4. I mean, it's probably gonna level up Caterpie, but I don't know if it's gonna be the best thing. I'm gonna switch to Cha. It also has built-in screen recording, which I actually think is an interesting thing for a phone software to have. It also has native infrared blaster API, and audio tunneling, and immersive full screen. I don't know what that is. Put it simply, it's a bunch of cool stuff. Uh, we'll fight blue, or red, or poop. Hey, boop. We're going to the league. You don't have any badges. Um, by the way, watch Pokemon Origins, guys, if you think like this game's kind of weird, because it actually sums up like everything. It's really cool. Poop. Pooped out Pidgey. Pidgey doesn't know Peck, but it's not like Caterpie's gonna really do anything, so I'm gonna go out with Char. I know, Char's pretty high leveled. Sand. Oh, it was burned. Sick burn. That means his attack is just gonna drop entirely. Except someone forgot to really put a new animation for it, so it just looks like poison all over again. So yeah. Um, yeah, and that's one thing. That's one thing about the iPhone I don't understand, and I may as well talk about it because Apple announced their iPads and stuff. I know you guys are like, yeah, why are you banging out on Apple? And by the way, I am gonna use Ember. I know he doesn't know Bubble. The only guy who knows something is if I chose Squirtle, he would have known Vine Whip. And I'm gonna use Ember until I do enough damage that I can safely switch out. He knows Bubble. Oh, Zogfadu, I choose you to take over my failures. Okay, he's using Tackle. Oh, that does a fair bit of damage. Except Bubble's a special attack, isn't it? That's okay. Oh, my speed fell. I'm slower than him anyway. Oh! No! No! Why did I do this? Why did I do this? Why did I do this? Oh, gosh. Oh! Oh! Oh my gosh. Why did I do this? Caterpie, save. Oh, for gosh sake! Caterpie. Oh gosh. Potion. Potion on Char. And I'm gonna switch out. I would like to use one of my guys as a scapegoat, but I don't know if this is the right time or Brock would be a better time. He used it. Oh, jeez. Like, that's a regular attack. Like, I hadn't realized that Squirtle knows Bubble. I know his Charmander doesn't know Ember. I'm just going to use it because it's... I know he's got special defense, but stuff it. I won. No levels. Really? No levels. Oh, that would have ended badly. I actually probably didn't need the potion there, but I didn't want any of my guys to die. Jeez. So what's with the party? I mean, Caterpie's okay, but Zogfadu's not. I may as well do a thing. So anyway, so yeah, so at the Apple thing, they showed off a couple of things. I think they showed off. Did they show off a new Mac Pro? I don't know. I don't know if they did. I think they did. The resolution, pretty good, but its resolution. Oh, for God's sake, Caterpie, you can't even do anything. Still i5. I don't know. I know the 15 inch has an i7, but that's a 15 inch. It's huge. Ember. So yeah, I don't know if they introduced a new Mac Pro, but apparently they're showing it off. So I'm assuming they did. They also have a new Mac Pro, which they showed off, and that was one of the most. Oh, sweet! I got Metpod. That was one of the most disappointing things I've ever seen. The Mac Pro. Metapod is a thing. So yeah, the thing with the Mac Pro is that it's 4,000 Australian dollars. Like $4,000 is a lot to spend on a computer. I spent 1,700 on mine, and it is solid. It is currently like dextering stuff and streaming, and it's not even like working a sweat. It's actually a pretty good rig. I recommend if you're gonna do a similar rig, maybe buy a 770 or 780 instead of a 580, because I'd bought this like 2 years ago. Um, and I guess a current processor as well while you're at it. But generally, like yeah, you don't need top end, but you need close to top end. And the problem with the Mac Pro is that for some odd reason it's not top end. I'm going here, by the way, because I know none of these guys can poison me. And I'm going to judge this based on the $4,000 Mac Pro. There's one that's $5,300, and this is without rigging it out. It comes with a quad-core Xeon E5 with a 10 megabyte L3 cache and turbo boost up to 3.9 gigahertz. It's standard 3.7 gigahertz, and I'm like, yeah, server CPUs are good. And in fact, they're CPUs. You can go better though. You can get more L3 cache. And in fact, you can. You can get a 12-core processor with 30 megabytes of L3 cache. Um, I don't know how much it's going to cost, but that's kind of crazy. RAM, 12 gigs of DDR3. Yeah, the more expensive one has 16 gigs. And it's configurable up to 64 gigabytes. And I think 16 should have been the standard. I mean, I've got 8 on mine. Of course, it's RAM. You can swap it out easy. Also, did Metapod just take on a freaking Nidoran? Oh my gosh. So yeah, now, the worst part is the graphics cards. By the way, it has two AMD FirePro D300s. Note how there's two of them. Metapod, your defense. It's higher. He has better HP. I'll tell you that. His defense doesn't really help a lot. His attack isn't really that better. This is why I felt like I really should have used Rattata, because Rattata is currently doing pretty decent. Now the thing is that, yeah, I don't have any moves to compete. In yellow, you can get... in Pokemon Yellow, you can get Mega Double Kick at level 12. And if you can't get a Butterfree, that's actually a really good choice. I can't get a Butterfree, so I can use Confusion at level 12. But actually, is it level 12 or is it even? Yeah, it's 12. In fact, in later generations, it's level 9. But right now, I can only get Poison Sting. Poison Sting, yeah. I mean, I learned Scratch, which is it's better than Tackle. But yeah, I have been in this route for half an hour now. I've been doing interesting stuff, and then I've just been sitting still. And I've been seeing way too many Nidoran females. Are you able to see Nidoran male in here, or is that no? He's level 2, yeah. That's great. Challenging. Yeah, you can find Nidoran male in here. I just haven't seen one. That's all Sparrow. I've been seeing a lot of Nidoran females though. So yeah. So the D300 processors. The higher model does have D500s. But you can also get both of them to D700s. But the question is, what are these? I don't exactly know what they are. I don't know how well they perform or anything. They seem like pretty nice, but not high end. And I'm wondering, how does this cost $4,000? I'm assuming these processors, these cards, would probably cost about 500 each if they're pretty good. If they're pretty good, they're 500 each. The, and I'm just like, okay, so you got two of them. That's $1,000. You've got a server CPU. Let's say that's another $1,000. You've got the RAM. That's about 150. You've got I'm gonna say that's, and I'm being lenient as $1,000 GPU. It doesn't come with a display, and it comes with 256 gigs of flash storage. Yeah, flash, not the Fusion drive that they were talking about like last year, and how it would change the world of computers. Which, yeah, totes. Um, yeah, that didn't exist. The what else? The fingerprint scanner didn't make a return either. And it does have like its ports. It's got 4 USB ports, 6 Thunderbolt ports, 2 Ethernet ports, and a HDMI port, which I appreciate it. I actually appreciate 2 Ethernet ports because that's pretty nice because then you can double up and get faster speeds. Um, Although it's Ethernet, it's pretty fast by itself. Um, and especially if you're going on the internet, unless you got like fiber. I don't know why I sent out Charmander. If you got fiber optic cables and you're going at like fiber speeds, okay, yeah, of course. If you're going at fiber speeds, yeah, 2 Ethernet cables is actually pretty good because then it basically removes any energy loss along the way. Choo! Grew to level 11. I'm gonna be out of here in a while. In a bit. Oh, sweet, a Nidoran mail. It's not like I can catch it, but hey, it's here. Zogvadu, away! But the thing is that, yeah, after looking at this, let's say the case is $200, the processors are 1,000, the CPU is 1,000, the RAM is 200. We're gonna go pretty high up. Did I say the case is 200 or 250? I don't know. I'll say 200 because that's pretty expensive for a case. Why am I still using tackle? I don't even know. But that leaves us at $2,400, and we've basically done this. Now I know you've got to pay for the operating system, but I wouldn't expect the operating system to be any more than $400. That leaves us at $2,800 for the flash storage. $1,200 for the flash storage, or any of the ports on the front. I don't see the $3,000. I might recommend it. It depends if it holds its ground. And I know it's a Mac. It's built. The software's built for the hardware, so pretty much it's going to be good. It weighs 5 kilos. It's really light for a thingo. I mean, you can get laptops that weigh 5 kilos, and this is like a computer box, which is pretty good. Um, how far is he away from a level up? Also, my ID ends in 8. I wouldn't have known that, but 68. I'm actually going to go into the forest, because I think we should progress onto Pewter City at least. Because Pewter City's kind of cool. I don't know why I'm so tired. Oh my gosh. So yeah, still no comments. Either that, I'm looking at like the wrong spot. I'm pretty sure this is commentary because I'm gonna wave my mouse into it. Hey. There you go. Okay, so yeah, I'm a little bit confused about the Mac Pro. It's $3,000 in the Americas region. However, prices are a bit lower. Thank you. I needed an antidote because I didn't buy 5 already. Also, these are all tree stumps. I think that's just kind of interesting. So yeah, I might play different games on Friday afternoons, cause that might be cool. I'm surprised I didn't find any wild Pokemon along that. I'll probably go and find one before this battle here, but or first step. Yep. I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. It's a Metapod. Go Metapod. You can do it, Metapod. Use your tackle. So yeah. The last thing that they introduced, that was both Macs, but they also introduced actually they introduced two iPads, aka the only two iPads. They didn't introduce a new iPhone, although they did that last time, so I'm okay. I'm okay with that. This is gonna be a while, but they introduced. I'm gonna talk about the iPad Mini first, and I know this is just me like ranting, basically. The iPad Mini. The shape's the same. For the Wi-Fi model, you can get it at $479. Yeah, the previous one was 380. Yeah, three. The previous one was $100 cheaper in Australia. By the way, I think it's like 400 in America. But here, it's the iPad Mini is 479. And with a Wi-Fi version, with a cell version, with a mobile version, that's $630 for the 16 gigabyte. You can get up to 128 gigabytes, but like, it's leaning on it. Remember when I said you have the 1080p 5-inch uh, Nexus 5 for $400. By the way, it is an absurdly good price for a very full-fledged phone. Um, and here we have, I mean, it's a full-fledged tablet, yeah, but it's Apple. They're cutting corners in terms of, sorry, they're not cutting corners. They're overcharging. They're saying it's our own branded chip. Therefore, we can charge as much as we like for it. That's super effective, isn't it? Yep. I'm not poison type, am I? I'm gonna be stuffed, aren't I? Yep. Yep. Who saw this coming? I sure did. I'm gonna switch out to Zogfadu. So yeah, other than that, the iPad Mini it is Retina though. And I like how people were disappointed that the original iPad Mini wasn't Retina. But when you think about it, this thing is expensive. And you know what's the worst part? I don't know if you could buy the previous model. I don't think you can buy the previous model. Like that's the worst bit. That is the worst part. You can't even buy the cheaper one. And by the way, it's not even a fancy newer chip. It's the same one as in the 5S. You might as well get yourself a 5S if you're gonna be paying this much. Um, although the 5S is another $400 more. It's $880. It's expensive. Seriously, you can buy two Nexus 5s for that price. And Nexus 5, I might even say, has better features. It's got a absurdly good processor for some reason. Um, so yeah. Uh, iPad Mini, yeah. Other than that, I could talk about iOS 7 or Mavericks. To be honest, I can't complain. Oh gosh, he's about to die. Yeah, I just realized. I don't think I was gonna make it to pewter anyway. Other than that, they also introduced the iPad Air. Yep, the iPad Air. It's not gonna confuse people. The MacBook Air is the smallest MacBook, but the iPad Air is not the smallest iPad. It's actually the larger one. All of a sudden. So yeah. So in terms of specs, the iPad Air actually cuts the sides down, so it looks more like an iPad Mini, except larger. Same chip as the 5S, still the same screen size and resolution, but it's lighter. Now I appreciate that because the last iPad that came out was the it was the other one, the iPad 4. I can head into the gym, but I'm actually not going to do that. Um, by the way, yeah, in my Let's Play, I had so much off-screen stuff because this was ridiculous. I can't get any good moves until level 12. It's stupid. You can't do anything about it. And then all these guys are going to be kind of lower levels, which is going to suck. Um, so yeah, iPad Air, $600 for the standard, or $750 if you're gonna go for the Wi-Fi, for the cell mobile, for 16 gigs. I, you guys have gotten used to me bagging on about Apple, but I am flabbergasted that there are people who will defend them and say they're the best products and that Androids suck. I mean, I understand if you prefer an Apple product, but I'm just one of those tech junkies that thinks that I'm getting more performance for my dollar by buying an Android, and I'm able to do more things on an Android. That's basically my mentality. If you like, I understand. By the way, this thing requires a nano SIM, and I'm not sure why. The iPad Air. Seriously, did you need to cut so much size? Oh gosh. Um. So yeah. Um. I don't have much to complain about Mavericks because it is a free update, and there wasn't really much to upgrade. I'm a little bit annoyed that it has broken some things. I mean, like, I don't understand how it's broken stuff. Oh, of course I miss. If he gets a crit, if he gets a crit, if he gets a crit, if he... Okay, good. I'm switching. Zogfadu needs experience. It's not like Zogfadu's really going to learn another move. I mean, he's going to learn at level 14. Metapod's the one who needs all the experience. And yeah, 22 experience. This took a long time in the Let's Play. Uh, yep, so Charmander's not going to learn another good move until level 22. Actually, he's going to evolve, so it's going to be later than that. So the only Pokemon I can really get stuff out of is Butterfree. So yeah. Um, so yeah. How did I get outside? I don't even know how I did that. Butterfree. So Butterfree will learn Confusion at level 12, then he learns Poison Powder, Stun Spore, and Sleep Powder at level 15, 16, and 17. Um, and then he learns Psybeam at level 32, and he learns like Supersonic and Whirlwind along the way. That's the thing about first gen, you don't learn a lot of stuff. In Yellow, you learn nothing really. You don't really learn a lot more. You learn Gust. That's a plus. And you actually learn like Poison Power, Stun Spore, and Sleep Power like a few levels earlier. In fact, you learn everything a few levels earlier in Yellow. Except for Psybeam, but yeah. So anyway, yeah. I'm actually rather tired. I don't know why. It's a Cater Pie! By the way, this is Route 2 if you're wondering. Um, you may be wondering, like, why didn't you catch anything? This is Route 2. Route 2 is also at the beginning of Viridian Forest. So that is why I'm not catching anything here, because it's still part of Route 2. It's the same encounters, it's the same Pokemon, and it's basically listed the same. So yeah. Yeah, the only moves I can get is Confusion. That's the only move he's going to learn until he gets to level 32, which is pretty late. So yeah. Bagging on about Apple. I mean, I think this is a proud holder of how come I don't think Apple has really innovated ever since Steve Jobs left. Um, iOS 7 didn't add a lot. It added what did it add? It added the command center. It added the top of an Android operating system into one not ask you twice slide. It's really awkward how I actually find this is really annoying. Actually I think they fixed it. Where it's just like if you're in a full screen program, if full screen application on an iPhone, if you swiped down to go to the notification center, it would come up with a little tab just to say, hey, swipe down again if you want to see it. And that's good, so you don't accidentally do it. Notification center comes up in one go. Doesn't ask. Doesn't, like, tell you. Um, yeah, it's a Cater Pie. So yeah, other than that, I'm disappointed about the Macs. Specifically the Mac Pro. It was, like, I thought the cheese grater was overpriced as heck. It was $3,000 for or it was like 2,800, and it didn't really offer a lot of stuff. You could get that GPU for a lot cheaper, and well, basically, yeah. The Mac Pro, I understand you're going for portability, but yeah, you have made it so the design costs so much. Oh my goodness. Like, I would like to ask, can people tell me if it's cost efficient? Like, I might understand an iPad Air. The new MacBook Pro, yeah, I might understand that. Can I buy a Mac Pro? Where can I get a Mac Pro? Mac Pro, yeah. Um, it's expensive as heck. I'm sorry, guys, but yeah, I'm just gonna rage about that. I don't understand. Like, I know it's just fanboys that are gonna say it's the best thing ever, but I'm confused. The thing with Apple is that I don't see them releasing budget versions, which is weird because the 5C is a budget phone, but it's still extremely expensive. And you know what's the worst part? If they sold the iPhone 5 instead of the 5C, it would have been like tons cheaper because basically you're paying for the design. I mean, granted, yeah, it looks different, but internal wise, it's exactly the same. Hardware wise, it's exactly the same. The only difference. Oh my gosh! Hit the bird! By the way, Santa attacks man in tournaments. Can you stop sand attacking? I can't hit you. Oh gosh. Hey! So yeah. What else? Yep. I think I'm going to end off here because one, I'm a little bit tired for some reason. I'm sleepy. And two, I basically ran it on Apple for like a good half hour now. Yep. Anyway, I'll see you guys later. New video on Sunday. And yeah, I would like to start up a side LP as well, just so I can upload maybe one video a week of a side LP. Just something that I don't need to edit a lot of stuff for, because the problem is I wanted to upload 3 videos a week, and Pokemon Blue takes forever to edit, because I have so many text elements. Um, like, it's just like, it takes so long to not render, but just go through, add text elements, change everything, blah, blah, blah. Because I gotta add, like, little bio sidebar things for every single Pokemon as they come along. And while, you know, some parts, in fact, I think one part, I didn't even have any of those. The SSN episode, the second one, I think. Or maybe no, it was the second one, yeah. Um, but for some others, like, especially if I go into a new route or I'm finding a gym, like, all of Lieutenant Surge Pokemon, the Voltorb, the Pikachu, and the Raichu. Actually, I've seen Pikachu before. The Voltorb, yeah, I don't know. Like if we go to Pokemon Tower, in fact, we're getting into Pokemon Tower pretty soon. I have recorded all the way to a bit after Celadon. So I will record a bit more at some point, maybe this week or next week. probably this week. This week seems pretty ideal for recording. But yeah, I do record a lot in advance, but I kind of always do. As a side LP, I have considered the new Rise of the Triad game. I mean, as of today, I can do it because 3 month rule. Um, I have considered it because it is a fun game to me. It is so underground. Like, seriously, I don't know that many people who have played it. And it's actually really, really interesting to watch. I mean, in terms of retro shooters, I actually do think a lot of them make boring Let's Plays. They're fun as heck games. I strongly recommend some of you guys play Doom or something like that, because that game is fun, but it's just like, it's not as fun to watch. Although speedrunners make it really good. I mean, that's what speedrunning came from. Quake, basically. Quake was the original speedrunners speed demos archive game. Um, Caterpie. So yeah. Other than that, I recommend you guys play Pokemon X and Y as well. Mainly because I'll try and beat Brock before I go. I recommend you guys play Pokemon X and Y or Y. Cause they're pretty fun games. Not just because it's Pokemon, but actually they're really nicely done games. I think they're actually quite well designed. Okay, Metapod, how many? Oh gosh, this brings back deja vu of me doing the stuff. 174. And then I gotta do like 2 more levels. Oh gosh. So yeah. How long have I been going for? An hour and a half? Yep. And yep, just been grinding. That's the thing, is that I can't really do anything else. So yeah. Maybe I'll continue a Nuzlocke run later. I mean, it's a little bit dull at the beginning because I can't really do anything. Like, I am not strong enough to fight Brock at all, and I even got Charmander, which is gonna be the death of me basically. So yeah. Yep. Yep. Pidgey, don't kill me, please. I won't like it. Yeah, I'm getting actually really tired right now, and I'm not too sure why. Um, yeah. I should really stop using tackle as my first attack. Um, yeah. Scratch, switch that. Oh, I accidentally used tackle again. Whoops. Slug for do. Yeah. Anyway, I guess I'll see you guys later. I'll see you guys later, yeah. That is actually pretty sad. The comments area didn't move at all. It did not move at all. Wow. Well, anyway, thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys later. Bye bye. If you want to leave a comment in just before the very end, please do so. Yup. Okay, fine, I'll sing. I can't sing. There you go. Happy birthday, everybody. I'll see you guys later. Bye bye. Bye.